How's it going, everybody, and anybody tuning in right now? This is gonna be the start of my YouTube channel. This is gonna be, I guess you could say, another automotive YouTube channel, as it's gonna just follow me and my friends and my life around cars. Me building my cars, me working on my cars, and going to other events and stuff like that. I've been wanting to start this channel for a while now. It's just been slightly putting it off and kind of just getting busy with life, but my friends and family have been pushing me to start pretty much recording and vlogging my life with my cars, pretty much because they think it's interesting of what I do. I mean, it's kind of like any other car guy, but yeah, I've been wanting to record and capture all these moments, and just pretty much wanted to look back on everything that I do and all the good times with my friends and all the cool events we go to sometimes, because I don't got the greatest of memories, but I think this will be the start of something great. My friend already kind of vlogs himself. He's been kind of also pushing me to start vlogging as well and recording my stuff, my side of what we do, and recording my cars. But I guess today, for the good introduction video, I have a car I bought from my cousin that has aftermarket parts, and it just so happens to be the same car that I have, and we had a deal where if I help him get that car, I get to keep the aftermarket parts pretty much. And so today I'm going to be swapping over the parts from his car to my car, and I'm going to be giving him the original parts because he's not into cars like that. I live with another cousin, he's into cars, but the cousin I got the car for, he's not really into cars, so he just wanted a nice car and he liked my car. So I was like, hey, there's this car that I have from a friend, he's selling it, I want the aftermarket parts and you get to keep the car. I'll just pitch in some money and I keep the parts. Got a pretty good deal on both ends, so I guess let's get started with that. And also, I guess I'll show you guys what cars I own. So this is the house I currently live in with my cousin, the one I said who's into cars. His car is that white Civic. He also has an SI, newer, I think it's a 9th gen SI. This is his dad's Accord. But in there is my friend's BMW. Don't mind the baking soda. I guess my cousin has spilled oil and was trying to clean it up with that. But that's my friend's BMW that we're working on at the moment. Got it as a project car, and we almost have it put together. This right here is my car. This is my Toyota Soar, or right-hand drive Lexus SC300. If people don't know what a Toyota Soar is, you can see the steering wheel, bucket seats on the right side. This is gonna be my drift car, or it is my drift car pretty much, that I'm building and trying to get it as drift ready as possible to start drifting a lot more. I've been to one event and I'm trying to get better and go out there more. That's the purpose of my friend's BMW. That's gonna be his drift car, and we're trying to get that ready as well so we can both start drifting together. This right here is, I guess you could say, my daily. This is my bagged Lexus GS300. This is my cousin I was talking about, Lexus that I got for him. I'm gonna be swapping over the parts from this car to my car. Doesn't look like anything's done to it much. The previous owner, a friend of mine, was gonna, stance it out and everything, so he had all the arms on there. He also had some cut and tilted shortened knuckles that he was gonna install, but he never got around to do it. He wanted, I guess, to switch routes and go with a different car. So he ended up selling this. I ended up seeing it, and I ended up pretty much buying it for my cousin with, all the goodies. So this is pretty much just gonna be, I guess you could say, my daily show car-ish. I drive it to work and, grocery getter and all that stuff. This car gets driven on the weekends and pretty much just goes to the track, or it's gonna go to the track whenever I get it drift ready, along with my friend's BMW. So I guess let's get started on these cars right here. My friend should be over in a little bit and should be here to help me out. Far, these are the rear arms. Turns out one of them was actually a tow arm, not a lower control arm. So I actually got a rear tow arm and a rear upper control arm for camber. Okay guys, so I'm back working on the GS300 again. Ran into some issues with the aftermarket control arms up here. It seems like the bag was actually hitting right up in there. So to fix that problem, I ended up getting these. They pretty much are aftermarket top hats that slide the airbag or a strut over a bit, so the bag can go in a little bit more into the little slot that it goes in, and I won't have no hitting problems with the bag. So right now, since they finally came in, now I'm gonna install them. I also got the shortened and cutting knuckles, so I'm gonna install those as well, just get it all out the way, and some other suspension parts too. Also got the rear wheels put on. These are the wheels I went with. Some SSRVN Crace. I'll show the final result whenever I get all the parts installed and I can drive it into an alignment shop and everything, but just wanted to test fit them and also seat the tires a little bit better since they didn't seat all the way with the stretch that they had. But yeah, pretty decent lip. I think the rear's a 6-inch lip. I got the fronts in the garage in there. Those are a 5-inch lip in the front, 18 by 11, 18 by 12. So yeah, I'll start working on this right now and let's see what progress I can make. Okay, so after many failed attempts, I finally got the front somewhat situated. Got the short and the cut and shortened knuckles on with the upper control arm, new ball joints, new tie rods. It's a little dirty, but you can see I got a little bit of camber. I maxed out the upper control arm, and it looks like I'm gonna need some RCAs to get it to go a little lower. Also, I'm gonna throw the fenders and to get more camber out of it. Don't mind the rear, I haven't adjusted it just yet, but just wanted to show how this side's at least looking. Looking not too bad. These wheels really set off this car. The other side though, I didn't get to the other side in the front. Oh, yeah, that one's pretty ugly. But the front didn't get to it, just had a whole bunch of shit on the other side. So for now, just on a stock wheel. But I will continue this tomorrow on the other side to get all wheels on, and then I'm just gonna have to wait till the RCAs come, prolonging this video even more, even though I'm pretty much would have been done if I just had the parts, but I didn't think about the RCAs. But yeah, pretty happy how the GS is coming so far. The Source so far is just looking kind of ugly out there, no bumpers in the front of the rear. I got the Kanze Astros on there. For the meantime, the other Kanze tandems, I had to get new tires for them. But yeah, pretty happy how this one's going. So after trying to get this thing dialed in, the fitment and everything, this is how she ended up looking. I managed to get the alignment as good as possible for fender to lip. This side right here is not perfect. You need a little bit more camber in the front. My cut and shortened and tilted knuckles on the front are actually not even. So this one was at, I think, about maxed out camber was negative 3.6, 3.8. And if you were to look at the other side, this one has more camber. This one was at negative 4.6, 4.8, so about a degree difference. But overall, I guess this could be stage one of the fitment for the GS. Still got to do a few more things aesthetically, but I'm able to drive her on the road again. Got all the suspension components put on. Got the alignment done. I love the rear fit, man. Pretty good fender to lip, but I am gonna try to tuck the rears. I do want to tuck the rear so it could be more of a even look, because right now I think when it's fender to lip front and rear, it is a little bit raked. But overall, looks pretty good. I'm happy. Got my dream wheels on. One of my dream wheels on. Still gotta clear the faces, clean the faces up a little bit, but overall this car still needs some sanding and other things, but so far this is it. Hopefully we get to do more mods soon, get to make more videos, and yeah, that's it. I'll probably throw some beauty shots later on, but if anybody stuck around this long, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.